Let a doubting youth, but an existing doubter with youth's lovable, boundless confidence in a hero of scientific scholarship, venture to find in Hegelian positivity the truth of existence. He will write a dreadful epigram on Hegel. Do not misunderstand me. I do not mean that every youth is capable of overcoming Hegel. Far from it. If a young person is conceited and foolish enough to try that, his attack is inane. No, the youth must never think of wanting to attack him. He must rather be willing to submit unconditionally to Hegel with feminine devotedness, but nevertheless with sufficient strength also to stick to his question. Then he is a satirist without suspecting it. The youth is an existing doubter, continually suspended in doubt. He grasps for the truth, so that he can exist in it. Consequently, he is negative, and Hegel's philosophy is, of course, positive. No wonder he puts his trust in it. But for an existing person, pure thinking is a chimera, when the truth is supposed to be the truth in which to exist. Having to exist with the help of the guidance of pure thinking is like having to travel in Denmark with a small map of Europe, on which Denmark is no larger than a steel pinpoint. Indeed, even more impossible. The youth's admiration, his enthusiasm, and his limitless confidence in Hegel are precisely the satire on Hegel. This would have been discerned long ago if pure thinking had not maintained itself with the aid of a reputation that impresses people so that they dare not say anything except that it is superb, that they have understood it, although in a certain sense that it is indeed impossible, since no one can be led by this philosophy to understand himself, which is certainly an absolute condition for all other understanding. Socrates has rather ironically said that he did not know for sure whether he was a human being or something else. But in the confessional a Hegelian can say with all solemnity, "I do not know whether I am a human being, but I have understood the system." I prefer to say, "I know that I am a human being, and I know that I have not understood the system." And when I have said that directly, I shall add that if any of our Hegelians want to take me into hand and assist me to an understanding of the system, nothing will stand in the way from my side. In order that I can learn all the more, I shall try hard to be as obtuse as possible, so as not to have, if possible, a single presupposition except my ignorance. And in order to be sure of learning something, I shall try hard to be as indifferent as possible to all charges of being unscientific and unscholarly. That was a quote from Soren Kierkegaard, 1846, Concluding Unscientific Postscript to Philosophical Fragments, translated by Howard V. Hong and Edna H. Hong. Pages 310, 311. Thanks for listening.